So it goes without saying that we here at Alpha 19 are big proponents of the backpack. But there are days when we need or prefer something smaller to carry our basic essentials. So the basic essentials I'm talking about are those items that we use and need access to regularly. Understandably, what these basic essentials are differ for all of us, but you get the gist of it. So after almost a year of testing, evaluating and abusing our prototypes, we are finally releasing the new addition to the Alpha 19 family, the CHIO Bag. The CHIO Bag is 13 inches across, 10 inches high, and about 3.5 to about 4 inches at the side. That's approximately 33 by 25 by 10 cm. Now it has a total of 6 zippered pockets, of which only 5 are external. You have the 2 in front here, and then you have 3 more behind. As I mentioned earlier, we designed the CHIO to hold the basic essentials, and mine is what you see in front of you. These are the items that I carry daily regardless of whether I'm back home, traveling stateside or internationally. What I do is add or remove additional items depending on where I'm going, how long I'm going to be there, etc. Now for domestic and international travel, it is the CHIO Bag that I have below the front seat on the flight. I leave everything else in the backpack and the luggage bins above. Imagine being on a 14-hour flight and the lights are out and the last thing I want to do is rummage through my backpack in that bin. Now I have all my essentials in my CHIO, including the additional items that I need to bring along for longer flights, notably my eye mask, snacks and what have you not. And oddly enough, this is big enough for you to also accommodate one more item, and that would be a tablet, and I'll show it to you in a bit. So what I've done here is divvy up the essentials that I carry into smaller groups, and I'll start stuffing them into the separate pockets. But before I do, let me show you the internal zippered pocket, which is made out of ripstop. In here, I usually always put the one essential item I need all the time, which are the charging cables and the backup battery. Alright, let's get back to the rest. Front right pocket, mostly my personal items, personal care items. As I mentioned, what is essentials for me might be different for you and anybody else. So this is exactly what I would carry most of the time. My notebook, business card holder, SIM card holder, given all the traveling I do, a pen, and a non-blade tool. I love those non-blade tools. Alright, that's what you have right there. Now let's have a look at the back of the CHIO. Now I always travel with 2 phones, and given I'm right-handed, this is going to be slung on the right side, this is going to be on the front, so my primary always goes in here, secondary goes in the back, and for the main rear zipper compartment, for the key holder, I usually leave my car key fob in there, thumb drive, and for the work I do, I always carry a measuring tape. And once again, given all the traveling that I do, I always carry the Alpha 19 PTO. This is a great passport travel organizer. Passport, your foreign currency, all the cards you need. This goes in the rear. And then back to the main compartment. I have all the space in the world to put everything else. There you go. Now let me get back to the one item I was mentioning earlier, a tablet. So what I have here, I have a setup of the iPad Pro 10.5 inch mated to a bridge keyboard. This is what I usually like to carry around in my CHIO bag, and this fits perfectly in the CHIO. And that's essentially it. These are my best essentials in the CHIO. let me touch on the subject of options after this. Alright, on the subject of options, let me start off with concealed carry. We get a lot of requests about concealed carry, also packs and bags and what not. So this is one subject I'd like to touch on. Now, let me get straight to the point that my recommendation is if you're going to be carrying concealed, have it on you. But there are situations and circumstances that does not permit you to do that. So an off-body carry is possibly one of your very few options. If that's the case, then you can consider the set V kits that we also offer. It's basically a set of a modular wrap holster and about 3 of the accessory holders. And all you have to do is utilize a fixed compartment. In this case, the rear compartment of the CHIO. Now, guys, let me just also highlight the fact that I've seen too many people taking spare magazines and just chucking it in the front pocket of a backpack, this compartment of that bag or this bag, and then forgetting it. Just imagine if you left the magazine there and you utilize that bag or even that backpack for travel, and you arrive at the security checkpoint at TSA only to realize that the missing magazine that you've been looking for all this while just got found by one of the TSA security agents. That's not a good idea, right? So my recommendation is utilize one compartment. In this case of the CHIO, the rear zippered bag. Because before you head off to the airport, cross state lines, enter a restricted building, this is the one pocket that you want to check all the time. If it's clear, you're good to go. Back to the subject of concealed carry. So this is set up and all you have to do is just velcro it in. And then the magazine. And there you have it. The full setup, full off-body setup, the rear zippered compartment of the CHIO for off-body carry. And finally, for those photographers among us, I'd like to mention the optional CHIO camera pouch. Now this is actually a standalone pouch or bag on its own. You can carry it on its own because it comes with its own shoulder straps. But it was designed essentially to velcro to the bottom of the CHIO bag. Now I'm going to turn the CHIO to the side and you can see that there is a full length of velcro loop. The bottom of the CHIO optional camera bag has the velcro hook. All you have to do is remove it and decide exactly where you want to fold this down. To the center, to the side. I will always recommend the side so you can always use the space available in front of it for something else as such. Right? So now you have just converted the CHIO bag into a small or compact camera bag. Now this camera option, the camera pouch option, is big enough to hold a small camera kit like the Lumix or the Sony Alphas and what not, because of the divider. But if you do remove the divider, it is large enough for you to hold the larger camera systems, most of the SLRs. So there you have it, guys. Alpha 19's new CHIO bag. Thank you for your support as always.